This episode of Comedy Bang Bang is brought to you by Squarespace. A dream is just a great idea that doesn't have a website yet. Make it a reality with Squarespace. Squarespace makes it easy to turn your idea into a unique website. Showcase your work, blog, or publish content, even sell products and services of all kinds in just a few clicks. With 24/7 award-winning customer support, you can customize everything from look and feel to settings and products using beautiful templates created by world-class designers. And there's nothing to install, patch, or upgrade ever. Head to squarespace.com/bangbang for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code BANGBANG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
Spread your wings and fly as I spread my cheeks and sigh. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Thank you to Captain Pukefish for that catchphrase submission. What do you think of that? That's a 1-2 punch. That is a combo right there.
Wow.
Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang for another edition. Last week of May. This is exciting because rent is almost due. It's a good reminder. And Scott Aukerman, your host for Comedy Bang Bang, and we have an exciting show coming up. I don't exactly know who's going to be here. We do have a tourist coming up soon, and then, of course, open door policy always here at the show, so maybe someone will walk in. But until then, I want to do a deep dive on our next guest, and she's a returning favorite. And from what she tells me, she's not been on the show in approximately 15 months or so. And from what she tells me, people on the street were coming up to her to say that they missed her being on the show. So she made an appointment with me to be on the show, and I kept her waiting in the waiting room for about half an hour while I talked to my other patients. But she is here now. You know her as the, would you call yourself the star or the co-star of Love?
Star. Paul's not here.
The Star of Love on Netflix, which just completed its third season, of which I was a big fan of the last season, by the way.
Thank you.
And she is the, now would you say star or co-star about your movie? That's out. Star. Are you above the title, by the way?
I don't know. Yeah.
Gillian Jacobs Ibiza?
Gillian Jacobs.
Is it possessive?
It's possessive. I never know with a last name that ends in S if I'm supposed to do S apostrophe S.
Well, if you read the elements of style, my dear, it will tell you that either is acceptable, but apostrophe S is actually
preferred.
More clear.
I like that.
Yes.
I like to be clear.
Gillian Jacobs's Ibiza.
Gillian Jacobs is Ibiza, and Scott Aukerman's is Comedy Bang.
Well, there is no
Bang.
there is no S at the end of my name, though.
What if you suddenly decided you were more than one person?
That's true. I mean, hey, look, so much is going on with identity these days. I could decide that I was 12 people.
Scott Aukerman's is Comedy Bang Bangs.
Bang Bangs.
Bangs.
Comedy Bangs is bang.
Yes. Comedy Bangs is bang. So, we could actually have a character named Comedy Bang.
Right.
And it's his bang.
What do you mean by character? What do you mean?
I think it's time for you to have a permanent co-host.
Who are you talking about? You?
Myself.
Okay.
Gillian Jacobs' Comedy Bang. Bangs. Bang.
Wait, Gillian Jacobs' Comedy Bangs, Scott Aukerman's Bang.
Bang.
That's, hey,
The show is now called Bang, and I'm Comedy Bang.
Right.
And you're Scott Aukerman's.
And I think it's an odd choice for someone who has not been on the show for 15 months to now want to be on it every week, but I'm into it. So
why wouldn't you be?
I'll see you next week. Adding a little star power to the mix.
Bang.
Of course, Gillian Jacobs is here. Welcome back.
Thank you so much, Scott.
It's so good to see you. In the, I was going to say in the flesh, but what a creepy saying. We have to retire that.
I'm happy to have my flesh, so you can say it.
It's a gift, isn't it?
Yes, I'd rather have it than not have it.
What if we all were skeletons? Like, it would be we probably as human beings would find some way to make some skeletons more attractive than other skeletons, wouldn't we? Because that's just our human nature. We would be like, oh God, look at the chips on the bones of that one. You know what I mean?
There was a movement in the Catholic Church, and I can't remember what century, to decorate skeletons with jewels and display them in churches.
Why do they have so many skeletons?
Maybe
Like where that? It's not like you and I are walking around going, "Oh, a skeleton. Let me grab that." I mean,
perhaps this is pure conjecture, Scott. Pure conjecture.
The court stipulates this is conjecture.
This is conjecture. You'll allow it. Mm-hmm. Could have been.
But watch yourself, counselor.
All right. I preemptively object.
To your own conjecture? All right. I'll allow that as well.
Speculation, conjecture. What if it was during the plague and they had a lot of skeletons?
Yeah, but what I mean to say is, don't you think they would have cleaned it up before it turned into a skeleton? Or are you saying they like are popping the skeletons out of dead bodies like slurp, just like pulling it out by the skull?
We don't know. We weren't there. This is all conjecture.
We don't know. That's true. But you know what I mean about like judging and beauty standards and everything? I mean, even if we were just the bones upon which our flesh resides, we would find some way to just, think that we're better than others, right?
Some would agree with you.
Somewhat?
Some would.
Oh, I thought you said somewhat agree. Gillian, what I mean to say is
just say what you mean.
All right, you have a movie out.
Correct. This is the promotion section of Comedy Bangs Bang.
Gillian Jacobs' Comedy Bangs' Scott Aukerman's Bang. The movie is called Ibiza.
Correct. It's called Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Correct.
And it's on Netflix, and people can watch it right now.
Correct.
Currently. They could turn this off and say, you know what? Boring so far. Let me watch this movie, though, that I've heard
as
about.
far as my publicists are concerned, I have done my job. People can pause the podcast right now, go watch Ibiza, and come back to this later.
That's right. Now, your publicists were very concerned about you getting on the show. Is that right?
Well, this is the first time that I have ever appeared on this show when it was scheduled by my publicists, and they sent me an email as though I'd never heard of the show before.
Oh, that's very common, but I think part of the issue is that I feel I don't have a current number for you.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
Okay.
You no longer have
because
my
number. I sent you a text message about a party I had.
Oh.
And you never responded, and I thought, that's not like Gilly.
No. Yes, I've changed my number, Scott.
Okay, great. Well, let's get those contact infos, or you can just say it right now if you like.
Yeah, I'd love to. It's 555-5555.
Oh, okay. Do you sell insurance?
No, I now exist as a character only in media. So
tell me about this film. It's you. I saw it the other night. It's a Dynamite film, and it's in 4K.
Correct.
I noticed.
Yeah.
And
Netflix insists on that.
They do. And it's you, Vanessa Bayer, and Phoebe Robinson are good friends. Vanessa was on the TV show, and Phoebe was just on the podcast here. So our all good friends of Comedy Bang Bang. Comedy Bang Bang fans should feel as if they're in safe hands here.
Yes, and Michaela Watkins, has she been on?
Yes, she's been on several times. Yes.
Comedy Bangs Bang.
Yes. So, and tell us about this film. This is about and I can nutshell it if you would prefer me to. Woman sad.
Correct.
Go away.
Correct.
Does that pretty much accurately describe the film?
How about Friends Join?
Friends Join is good, yeah.
Friends Join in Go Away.
Go away, gang.
Yes. Go away to Spain.
Okay, that's, First you go to Barcelona.
Correct.
Then you go to Ibiza.
Correct.
And it's about you, Phoebe, and Vanessa. You're all a gang of ne'er-do-wells who never do well. And you go out there, woman sad.
Woman sad.
So she go.
Correct. Woman sad, but go for work. Doesn't go because sad. Go for work.
But sadness
comes with her always.
Sadness joins 24/7.
Correct. Much like my own life. Sadness always there.
Sadness always there.
Constant companion.
Woman sad. People who meet woman also sad. Sometime happy.
Sometime happy. Friends happier than woman.
At end, woman still sad.
Woman still sad. Woman sad. Woman go to club.
Woman go to club. That yes.
This is like the
penis heavily featured.
What? Oh, yes. Correct.
Penis heavily featured. Man nervous. Man has records. Does this about encapsulate the plot of this film?
Have you been hired by my greatest enemy to sabotage the release of this film?
Who is your greatest enemy, by the way?
No, my mother.
Ah, yes. No, it's a fantastic film. It's you go to Spain for work. Your friends tag along, and then a bunch of adventures in Spain.
Yes, we travel around Spain.
España.
You see, and I meet a DJ at a club that I take a fancy to, and I travel.
And you go get your man.
I go get my man, played by Richard Madden of Game of Thrones.
Right. Who does he play?
But not the possessive.
Yeah. Who's he playing Games of Thrones?
Okay, let me think. I don't watch the show, so what do people say?
Did you tell him that first thing, by the way?
I didn't. I'm not one of those
assholes. I don't know who
assholes.
you are. I don't watch the show.
I'm not.
Don't try to impress me with your good-looking Celtic charm. Where's he from?
Scotland.
I'm sorry if I misidentified his country of origin.
Yeah.
But, who's he
plays?
Does he ever have
Rob Stark?
Oh, Rob Stark. Okay.
Right? Did I say that?
Yeah.
He's the king of the north?
Something like that.
Something
yeah.
like that?
I'm sure he's a guy who has a sword at some point.
I would imagine. He said he had a lot of maps on the show. He was often looking at maps.
Weird brag. Okay.
That's okay. It wasn't a brag. You're saying everything's a brag.
By the way, Gillian, I look at a lot of maps on the show. By the way,
your Scottish accent.
Well, how's yours?
I don't try it because I know it's not good.
Well, you're a coward.
No, I'm respectful.
This is a great film. Who's the director, by the way?
Alex Rickenbach of Funny or Die
Funny
renown.
or Die, great guy.
Written by Lauren Kahn of also Funny or Die renown. Dynamic duo.
Will Ferrell and Adam McKay produced.
Correct.
as well as some other people. And this, I mean, you're in safe hands here. If you're like, I don't know, am I going to laugh? Guess what?
You're gonna laugh. I wish people could see the pained expressions of the others in this room.
Well, if you want to see some true pained expressions, watch Ibiza on Netflix. It's out now. You can watch it at any time of day. It takes about an hour and a half of your time, and you don't have to watch it sequentially. You can dip in and out. You can watch it backwards if you like. If you're like really into the Harold Pinter betrayal experience, where you're like, you know what, I want to see every scene backwards in chronological order, you can do that, I'm sure.
Sure.
I think that should be a feature on Netflix where it's like, it's a button you press for everything you watch, and it's Pinter style.
Sure.
And it's just like, I want to watch it backwards. And that would be an entirely new, it's like how they remixed Arrested Development recently, and made it all chronological. I want to watch it Pinter style and do it backwards.
I once had Ulysses on my iPod, and I was...
What?
Yes, the novel Ulysses read aloud on my iPod. And
By whom?
I can't remember. And that's not the point,
so
Scott.
dismissive of the narrators. All right, get to your point.
I was listening to it on a hike, and I was thinking, I know this is a very dense book that's difficult, but this really makes no sense to me. I must be stupid. And then at the end of the hike, I realized I had my iPod on shuffle, and so I was listening to the chapters out of order. So I'm not as dumb as I thought I was.
So then did you go back and listen to it in chronological order?
No.
No, because you were just like, look, it was boring.
It was boring. People were just appearing and disappearing, though. It was kind of like...
Sounds like Harry Potter, though.
Yeah.
They were just apparating.
Lavosa or something.
Lavosa?
Isn't that like a spell?
I thought that was a character you were saying. It's like Lavosa in Harry Potter. You know Lavosa.
Isn't that like something Lavosa?
Probably. I don't know what that would do.
No.
By the way, Gilly just mimed the pointing a wand at something.
Correct.
Yeah, and your form was quite good, actually.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. You pointed it right at a thing. It was almost like you were trying to get the water bottle to disappear.
Yes. Water bottle, Lavosa. Bing.
How many, by the way, you know how when you see people firing weapons in movies, sometimes they can't help themselves. They're like, bang, 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 bang. And you see their lips moving because they're like, bang, 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 bang. And they
Yes.
take it out. That was recently that...
Laura Dern.
Laura Dern, yes, in Star Wars.
Correct.
She was going like, pew, 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 every single time she shot the gun. Where was I going with that? Oh, in the Harry Potter movies, do you think that every time they point one of those sticks at something, like they go, ding... like you just did?
Yes.
Great. All right. Well, Gillian Jacobs, Ibiza is currently on Netflix. You can dial it up on your modems however you like, and it's a great film. Phoebe's in it. Vanessa's in it. Some great. Sorry. What?
Am I in the right place?
Are you?
Is this the studio?
Sorry, we're in the middle of a show, sir.
I beg your pardon.
We're in the middle of a show, and you must be looking for the restroom, which is a common mistake.
I'm not looking for the restroom.
Sir,
Please stop calling me sir.
I'm sorry, you have a motorcycle helmet on. I can't.
Yes, I do. For safety.
Well, sure. I don't know why anyone would wear one otherwise.
Are you asking me to remove my helmet?
Yes, please remove your helmet, sir
There's
or madam.
that musical group where they wear it for fun. What are they called?
The Village People?
No. It's the two gentlemen and they wear motorcycle
The
helmets.
two gentlemen.
Yes.
I believe the young lady is speaking of Daft Punk.
Correct.
Ah, that's right. Hello.
Yes, hello, young man.
I would similarly say hello to you and describe your age and gender, but I don't quite know.
I'd rather you didn't.
Okay. Would you do
How
so, though?
rude.
Who are you?
Oh, great catchphrase.
My...
Which one? How rude?
Yes, from Full House.
Oh, okay. Wait, you're just picking out catchphrases now that people say?
Sure.
Okay.
Would you like to know who I am?
Did I do that?
Did you do what?
Also, great catchphrase.
Perhaps you're right. I will leave.
Okay, goodbye.
You seem to be in the middle of something.
We are in the middle of something.
Good day.
No, stay. Who
You
are
said
you?
it's an open door policy.
We have an open door policy, and this is coming back to really bite me. Who are you?
My name is Lavinia Marsh Caruthers.
Lavinia Marsh Caruthers?
That is correct. You've got it on the first try.
And-
I'm very proud of you.
Now, that sounds like something that Gilly would point a stick at and try to announce to make something disappear.
I have one question for you.
Yes.
Is Marsh Caruthers hyphenated or is Marsh your middle name?
It is not. You are wrong on both counts.
Oh.
It is neither hyphenated nor my middle name.
Does it have quotes around it like a nickname?
It does not.
Like Lavinia Marsh Caruthers.
I understood. You didn't need to actually do the physical quotation marks
Like
in the
Boomer.
air. I understand. Please stop providing examples.
Boomer lives. What is Marsh then?
It's a name.
It's just a name, so it's not a middle name.
It's in the middle, but it is not my middle name.
Do you have two first names?
No!
Is it Lavinia Marsh?
I do not.
Are you one of these people who just says their name out of order?
My middle name is Skylerton.
Skylerton.
Yes.
Lavinia?
But I don't use it. My full name is Lavinia Skylerton Marsh Caruthers.
So Marsh is your...
It is my name.
Right, but it's not a surname. It is...
Isn't it?
Is it your surname?
It is a part of my surname.
It's part of, so is it hyphenated, Marsh?
It is not. We have covered this ground.
Well, she said,
Young
is it
man.
I think what Gillian was trying to assess is whether it was your married name. As
Or
if you
your
were-
parents. Your mother didn't give up her last name and your parents
Right.
gave you both of their last
My
names.
mother most certainly did give up her last name.
Oh,
did,
sorry.
She was a lady of the older school.
So just two...
Sequel to old school?
What?
I think it would be the prequel, wouldn't it? Be like an Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom situation.
I haven't the faintest idea of anything you're talking about.
All right, well, why don't you give us something you do have the faintest idea about? Like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Hey, language.
Jeez, the
language.
Hi, son.
I am a lady.
Hi, sorry.
My name is Lavinia Marsh
We've covered
Caruthers. I am giving you the full story, young man.
Okay.
You're quite rude.
Do it Pinter style. Can I hit that button?
What?
Never mind.
Stop interrupting.
All right, go.
My name is... That's right. I
Jesus
reset
Christ.
to the beginning every time you interrupt me.
All right.
My name is Lavinia Marsh Caruthers.
Hey, what?
No! I can't bear it, Scott.
You're very rude. You're a very rude young man.
I'm going to have to Lavosa you out of this room.
All right, I'm going to Lavinia Marsh Caruthers you.
I wish you would.
I'm sure you have no idea what that even means.
I don't, because you haven't explained it.
My name is Lavinia Marsh Caruthers. But you may know me under the nom du motorcycle, Shevel Knievel, the Lady Daredevil.
Yay!
Okay. Okay. Now
That is why I'm attired as you see.
That is why you're tired?
That is why
Attired.
I am attired as you see.
He's wearing the motorcycle.
I
helmet.
beg your
I'm
pardon.
tired.
I am a lady.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
I
sorry.
thought that she was saying.
The very idea.
I thought she was
so
saying
sorry.
that is why
This
I
is
am
this is
tired.
young man, please
I
be
thought
quiet.
you were doing your Italian accent.
Now, young lady,
I'm
you
so
should
sorry.
understand. This is the kind of thing that we have to battle against always.
I understand.
To be in a male space and trying to
sorry.
make our own way.
That's
I'm
right.
mortified. I deepest apologies.
You probably call yourself an actress.
I don't.
No progress.
So, but now what's interesting to me is your.
But what?
But what is interesting to me is your.
What's interesting about me?
You say that you don't want female actors to call themselves actresses.
Did I say that?
Well-
or did I merely ask a question and receive an answer?
Yeah, but you were looking down your nose at her. You have
Was
to-
I?
Yeah.
Is it because I'm so very tall?
You are like a giantess?
I am 6'2".
Yeah. I mean, you're as tall as I, but I would consider that to be very tall for a woman.
You consider yourself a giant?
No, but you're a giantess. Do you mind if I call you a giantess?
Yes,
or
I
should
do.
you just be a giant?
Do not do it.
Okay, so you're a giant.
No, I'm a tall woman.
You're a tall woman.
I'm a lady of a certain stature.
All right, but what I'm trying to say is
What are you trying to say?
you seem to be casting aspersions upon Gillian for being sort of sexist in labels, and yet you, much like the She-Hulk, have called yourself Shevel Knievel. Like, she should just be called the other Hulk. We shouldn't have to differentiate her by her gender. Like, Hulk is the base, and then She-Hulk is the
Please shut up, young man.
the thing
Please
that differentiates.
silence. Young man, please be quiet.
All right.
And see how long you can go. Let's play the quiet game, but only you. You are under
I can't do it.
You are under the mistaken impression that my professional name is an answer to Evil Knievel. Is that correct?
Yes, that's like you're saying what differentiates you from Evil Knievel is that you're a woman.
Well, you've made a very stupid mistake because I came first.
Oh.
I was riding a motorcycle and jumping over things long before evil so-called Knievel ever did. His name is a tribute to me.
Are you saying Knievel is so called or evil is so called? Because you said evil so called Knievel.
I'm saying so-called Knievel because Knievel was my name first, and he
Right.
adopted that as a tribute to me.
Are you
Call
related?
me by your name.
We are
situation.
not related.
Why didn't he call himself Hevel Knievel then?
A very good question.
Can we get him on the show? Is he still
How
with
would
us?
I know?
Well, I would imagine that.
Your lawyers are probably in touch.
I have no idea. Yes, indeed they are. I have no idea if Mr. quote Knievel end quote, and I'm doing the air quotes like you
Right,
did.
thank you. Like Boomer.
I have no idea if he lives or dies, and frankly, I do not care.
I think he must be no longer with us. Does anyone want to take bets on Hevel Knievel? Whether he's still around?
What a crass and disgusting thing.
What? I'm never going to meet him. You don't even know how to get a hold of him to get him on this show.
You're making wagers on the idea if someone is alive or not.
Well, I'll make one on you.
Oh, the impertinence.
Alive.
How much did you win?
You owe me $20.
Why do I owe you $20? I knew that I was alive.
I don't know. We have had several ghosts here in the show, so
Ooh.
I'm worried that you're one from that noise you just made.
It was chilling.
So, Shevel Knievel, do you mind if I call you by your
You may
gnome
call
motorcycle?
me. You may call me Shevel Knievel. You may call me Shevel. You may call me Madam Knievel, my preferred form of address, when attired in my motorcycle garb.
That's right. Describe your garb. It's very interesting.
Well, thank you. I strive to be interesting in all ways.
You are, by the way.
Am I?
A lot of times please stop.
You find me an elderly lady who is a motorcycle daredevil to be an interesting person?
Please stop answering every question that I have for you with
Should
another
I?
question. Jesus Christ. What a terrible vocal
Oh,
kick
you
that
don't
is.
like to be annoyed?
But describe your outfit for us because it's very striking.
Thank you. I am wearing, of course, my safety jumpsuit.
Yes.
which I always don when I ride my motorcycle
How
and
does
jump over
What does
things.
it protect you from? How is it a safety?
Nothing.
I was going to say it looks like regular clothes.
It's a thinly padded jumpsuit, but of course the sorts of stunts that I'm doing, the jumpsuit's not going to protect me. I've broken every bone in my body.
Really? There are so many
Twice!
bones. Whoa! There's so many bones in the feet. That must be
Too many, if you ask me.
Yeah, let's take some out.
I would go to my doctor and he would say, well, you've almost got them all. And then finally, the time that I broke every bone in my foot, well, they had a party for me at the hospital.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Balloons and cake. People came from other wards.
One cake and several balloons.
Yes, that's how it normally goes at a party.
There was one. However, this was such a special occasion. There was one cake for every balloon.
Whoa! And how many
I thought you were
balloons
gonna
were
say
there?
for every
Five.
bone.
5 balloons,
There
5
were
cakes.
5 balloons and 5 cakes.
Ooh.
Oh, a ghost!
Ooh. That's a happy ghost.
So every bone in your body. So if you were just a skeleton, we would see like all these cracks on you, and we would probably think that you were the most unattractive of all the skeletons.
Or we would think, what a life well lived.
That's true.
Thank you, my dear. I much prefer your interpretation of my skeleton than this rude young man.
But you're not a skeleton. You have.
I am not a skeleton.
You are in the flesh. You have.
Well,
you have wrinkled flesh.
I am not a
and-
skeleton in the sense that we are all not skeletons, but I do have a skeleton.
You do have a skeleton, but the wrinkled flesh is upon it.
Were we to enter a hall of X-rays, I assumed that we'd say we were all skeletons.
Have you ever been to the Hall of X-rays in
Of course
Cleveland?
I have.
Yeah, it's beautiful. there.
Yes.
Yeah, they nominate new X-rays every single year,
That's correct.
and all the other X-rays complain about not getting
I
in.
gave a speech there once about the importance of a skeleton.
Who introduced you?
Chuck Berry.
So, tell us
Do you know that sneaky fellow? He had an X-ray machine in the bathroom of one of his restaurants, and he was spying on people's skeletons.
Was this Patty's in Toluca Lake?
That's correct.
Can I ask, what are the stunts that you're performing? Because it sounds like these are dangerous stuff. I mean, Evil or Knievel, we all remember him trying to jump over the Grand Canyon, and
Yes,
such
I'm
things.
sure you all do.
I don't. Don't worry.
Thank you. What a refreshing change of pace.
But that's only because she doesn't pay attention to anything.
What?
Like she's the type of person to like put Ulysses on her
Man,
iPod.
Why would you rob me of this small victory?
Okay, I'm sorry. No, you win. You win.
Thank you, finally.
Shevel Knievel
Shevel
won.
Knievel wins. What was your dumb question?
What are the dumb? This is your bread and butter. What are the stunts you do?
Well, I had forgotten, but I
Let
just
me ask
assumed it was
Scott.
dumb from
yeah,
the
go
way
ahead,
you behaved.
Gilly.
Madam
Yes,
Knievel.
Madam Knievel, yes. And what is your name, dear? I'm so sorry.
Oh, my name is Gallian.
It's what?
Galleon.
Like the ancient ship?
Correct. Of which stunt are
like
you
the
most
coin in
proud?
Harry Potter.
Shh. Of which stunt are you most proud?
Thank you. No one has ever asked me that. Everyone always wants to know how many bones did I break? How many
brought
times
that
did
up.
I almost die? Young man,
Yes.
I'm trying to keep my temper, but you're being very rude.
Seems like everyone who comes in here hates me for some reason. I
For
don't,
some reason.
I don't quite
Is it
understand
because
it.
you begin by being the rudest person possible?
I don't know. Look, I would say the first question should be like, what are the stunts you do? And then follow up, of which are you most proud? Because then we can be like, oh, well, out of this entire range of stunts, Shevel is most proud of this one that we heard about
Well, why don't
previously.
you let her host the program?
right.
It's her job, and she
It
seems
is.
to
I
be
am
doing.
now the permanent co-host.
Permanent co-host, yeah.
Comedy
She is-
Bang.
Well, who's the other host?
Scott.
Are you?
She's the star, I'm the co-star.
Thank you.
That sounds about right.
So go ahead. Ask your question.
Galleon, the question. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to ask your question? Would you like to repeat it?
Oh, no. I think all the listeners will remember my probing and pertinent question.
I rather think they will. The stunt of which I am most proud. The year 1979.
Oh, my goodness.
The location, New York City.
202 years after our nation was invented.
Founded, consecrated.
Do you have any control over his
Sadly,
outbursts?
he's still my co-host, and he's credited as producer on the program. So I've, yet to be able to silence his microphone, but I'm working on it.
Isn't that always the way?
No, isn't
That's
it
the way it is
though?
now. But will
Isn't
it always be that
just?
I'm
way?
right here.
Ooh.
The stunt of which I am most proud was when I jumped from one of the Twin Towers to the other in 1979. Or I nearly did.
Nearly.
My front tire did touch the second tower.
Whoa.
So I consider that a major victory.
And did you leap from the motorcycle as it touched the second tower?
I certainly tried to.
And where did you land?
They had a series of safety nets set up to catch me at various places should I fall, and well, fall I did. And so I went through the one net because they didn't factor in the weight of the motorcycle.
That seems like the first thing you would do when you're setting up these nets.
It does seem like that. And I certainly said that to the fellow who put the nets up.
I think some people got fired that day.
Who is this fellow, by the way?
His name was Ron.
Oh, Ron. Yeah.
He was fired.
Ron Chernow.
Oh, do you know him?
Yes.
What a specific thing you just said just
Well, he
now.
went on to write that Hamilton biography, I think.
Oh,
after
yeah, the biography of the stage show?
The State Show, yes, correct.
The state show?
The State Show.
Yeah,
Very-
of the state. He
Very-
wrote the
Thomas Lennon.
Right.
What's happening?
I don't know. So you tumbled down into the first net, it broke
The first net broke.
because of the weight of the
I
motorcycle.
became separated from my motorcycle.
Okay, good. At that point
I think that's a good thing at this point.
Yeah.
It was. You're very perceptive.
Thank you.
But you're
You
falling
could be a lady daredevil.
Ooh.
but you're
A
falling
ghost.
you're falling at the same rate because no matter what the weight of anything.
Yes, there was also a pound of feathers that was falling at the same time.
But here's the thing about
Every jump I ever made, I brought with me my lucky pound of feathers.
Yes. So the motorcycle and you are separated at this point, but falling side by side.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And at this point, we are between two nets that are on either side. I reached out a hand to try to grab.
I'm sorry. I'm so enraptured by this tale that I'm acting it out.
You want to feel what it was like
Yes,
to reach out for a net.
something. Yeah, I've never reached out before. It feels good.
Why don't you reach out to a psychiatrist and make an appointment? Because I think you're mentally ill.
You don't know me well enough to say
I
these kinds
feel
of
like
things.
I know you.
It's like you're coming in here with information that other people have given you.
Well, that's impossible. I've never been here before.
Wait, how did you end up here? Who sent you here? My publicist?
No, my publicist. You don't think we have the same publicist, do you?
Well, I'd be
Is it
so
Ron
honored.
Chernow?
No.
Let's-
She would never work with him again.
We'll say the name at the exact same time. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
IDPR.
IDPR. Yes, I'm with IDPR.
Wonderful.
It stands for Independent, Determined, Publicity, Realness.
Of course. So
So
you reached out with your hand,
No,
much
I
like
reached
this.
out with my hand, much like you're doing, except better.
Oh, okay.
My fingers just grazed the net, but it was enough to slow me down. The motorcycle now falling at a faster rate than I. Well, we're falling
Not
at the same rate, but we're
but-
not side by side anymore.
Right, yes.
Pound of feathers still in the mix.
Also, you could.
But are the feathers bound together? They're not floating separately, the pound? Or is it one feather that weighs a pound?
From like a giant, like
Ostrich?
emu or something?
I don't know.
I have a lucky 1 pound feather that I procured from a flightless bird. I shan't say which one.
Dodo?
Because I feel as if I'm not quite that old, darling. I feel as if I reveal the species of bird, it will lose its mojo.
You could also, by the way,
You're crying. Why?
I'm just so moved by your tale.
Thank you, my dear.
you could flatten out your body, and the wind resistance would then make you fall at a slower rate than the.
I thought about that at the time.
Like a flying squirrel?
I realized I should have had one of those flying squirrel suits made.
Squirrel.
Instead of the suit that you're currently in.
Well, I could have attached sort of wings
Right.
under the arms, attached to the torso, and then that could have given me some power
And
to
then
sail.
and your legs also would probably.
Oh, thank you, not to mention my legs. I am a lady and you are allegedly a gentleman. It simply isn't done.
Let's get to the end of this tale. What happened?
I'm sorry that this is so boring a story.
not boring.
That you don't want any details.
I just feel-
of the time
No,
I tried to jump from one of the World Trade Centers.
Please don't
to the
misunderstand, Shevel. I want the details.
other. You
I
may
just-
call me Madam Knievel.
Madam Knievel, I don't want the divergent threads that we're pulling at here.
Great film series.
Would you like to stop causing them?
I'm not causing them. I feel like Galleon might be.
Galleon, I can't stay mad at you.
Madam.
When I see you, I see a bit of myself back when I was your age, if you could believe I ever was.
I can't accept a compliment as kind as that.
So pre-wrinkles.
How dare you, Scotty Ackerman?
Post-wrinkles?
Of all the impertinent and impudent things you've said, for the limited time I've been in this room, the worst is not what you've just said, but rather the idea that you are surprised that people dislike you.
So I'm going to recap for our dear listening
I don't think
audience.
we need a
Thank you
recap.
for the
Two
dear
things have
listeners.
happened. She didn't get to Tower 2. She's falling.
She got
front
closer
tire
than you ever
did
would.
touch the second tower.
She fell through a net. She grazed a different net. That's where we're at
Grabbed
now.
it.
No,
The
grazed.
Grab.
I'm afraid he's correct, darling.
God
I did
darn
only
it.
graze the net with my fingers' tips.
Ugh.
Fingers as tips.
I looked over and watched the motorcycle falling out of the distance.
Falling out of the
It fell out of the distance.
Out of your eyesight, I guess.
Do you need everything spelled out? Yes, it fell out of the distance of my eyesight.
Okay.
There was one net remaining. I tucked myself into a tight little ball.
Now that's going to make you fall faster.
Yes, it is. And it did.
Which would be hard on the net, I would imagine.
Are you worried about the net's feelings?
No,
Or are you worried about Shevel Knievel,
I'm worried about
Lady
the
Daredevil?
net breaking if you're falling at a faster rate.
Well, you should have, because it did break.
Okay. So last net is broken. Now I don't, and I mean, as far as I can remember, and it's been a while, but the World Trade why do you say that? The World Trade
Well, because it has been a while.
Yes.
I'm just reflecting upon it.
World Trade Center was very tall, as I recall.
It was very tall.
And so the fact that you are falling from the very tippy top of it.
I never said that.
Oh, wait, you were jumping from where?
I was jumping from the third floor to the third floor.
Okay, well, this is. Why bother doing it there then?
It was a practice just to get up to the top.
Were you doing it floor by floor?
Yes, I'd successfully jumped from first to first, second to second, now third to third.
Okay. So there was a net
That's why there were so few nets. This is not a hard story to follow.
Okay. So at the point the
You're
third.
a very thick and slow young man.
One has to presume that you meant from the what do you call it, the ceiling?
What does she look like, man? On
Rooftop.
ceiling.
The other side of the same coin.
Yes. What's on the other side of the ceiling? The
rooftop. So the
Your assumptions are not my responsibility.
So the bottom net is around the first floor, one would imagine, or the top of the first
The bottom
floor?
net is roughly 6 inches from the ground.
Okay, so did that break your fall enough to where the injuries were not as serious? As
At that point, yes.
Right.
It didn't
okay.
matter, really.
What were the injuries that you came out of that?
I broke my tailbone.
Okay. Oof.
I broke my neck bone.
Oh, that's a bad one. That's one you do not want to break.
I broke 2/3 of the bones in my right foot.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Right.
And all of the bones in my left foot for the second time.
Oh, my gosh.
Never did them all at once.
Wow.
This was the first time.
I can only imagine this incapacitated you for
Weeks.
Days even.
hours.
All of those. First hours. Then the hours turned into days. Then the days flowed into weeks.
So, well, how amazing. Was there a crowd watching you, or this was practice, so maybe you hadn't gathered?
A crowd came at the end.
Oh, certainly.
They heard the noise, and everyone rushed over.
But Ron did not.
Ron did not.
Ron skulked away.
He skulked away as fast as his 2 incompetent feet could carry him.
Typical
goodness.
Ron.
Typical Ron.
Sounds like Ron to me. Well,
I hope Ron is in hell.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No.
I do. I hope Ron is writhing in the fiery furnace of hell, being tortured by Lucifer for eternity.
To once again quote Full House, have
Who's
mercy.
Gwen?
To once again quote Full House, have mercy.
And cut it out. What I find most fascinating about this is that
I can't wait to hear this.
that is the stunt of which you're most proud.
Yes.
Okay,
It
so
is.
your career's been a disaster.
Do you want to know? Now, that's not true at all.
Did you ever successfully pull a stunt off?
Yes.
Which one?
I jumped Snake River Canyon.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
That now Knievel was unable to complete that. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right.
He was unable to complete that jump.
But you actually jumped it, and you were successful in
Yes, I
crossing
was.
Snake River Canyon?
In 1961.
61?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't even mean to do it.
What happened?
I was late.
For what?
For a hair appointment, if you must know. I didn't want to say that, but I knew you'd use it against me and say, of course a woman is rushing to a hair appointment. You have to understand, back in those days, women's hair was very important to them.
Of course, of course. Is that how you got interested in stunt motorcycle things?
That's how I got interested in stunt motorcycle things.
Well, the first one was an accident, and then it just hooked you, and you said, this was fun.
Yes, I was riding a motorcycle.
Right.
And I thought, oh dear, I'm going to be late. My appointment at the salon is taking place at the other side of Snake River Canyon.
Right.
Well, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line.
Of course.
So I revved.
Had your pound of feathers next to
Had
you.
my pound of feather. At that time, I was going to have them woven into my hair.
Sure, yes.
Women's hair was very important back in those days.
Sort of an ersatz Native American look as well, like
I
a headdress.
beg your pardon?
Well,
No.
but back then, cultural appropriation was not, a
It was the fashion of the day for women of a certain society to make their hair looking like a bird's nest.
I've not heard this. Okay, so that was so fun that you then decide to do it in other places.
Well, it was so easy.
Were you ever successful again?
I've been successful many times. I've been unsuccessful many times.
And how many times that you were successful was there a hair appointment waiting for you on the other side?
Ooh, that's a good question. I've never thought.
So because the correlation here.
Now that you ask, I think 100% of my successful stunts
There was a hair appointment
resulted in a hair appointment.
that you were late for.
Yes.
And how many?
Well, what a curious thing. I'm just realizing that now.
I think there may be a trick here to your success. Is like if maybe there were no hairdressers on the third floor of
How
the
please don't even say such a thing.
that there were no hairdressers on the third floor of
I
the
thought
Twin
you meant
Tower?
if there were no hairdressers, period.
Oh, okay. Well, I would never
Ooh,
speculate upon
I
that.
got a shiver as if a ghost entered the room.
Well, look, we need to.
A ghost!
Galleon.
Ooh.
We need to go to a break, but you're so fast.
Oh, don't say break to me.
I'm so sorry. We need to go to a
Lord.
commercial.
That's one of my jokes whenever I appear on a talk show.
It's a good one. In fact, so good. Do you mind sticking around?
Do you know who loved it was Dick Cavett?
I knew you were going to say
He
that.
loved it. He loved it.
Look, let's go to a commercial, and when we come back, we'll have more from Lavinia here and more from Galleon, and
Thank you.
I believe we have a tourist coming up, and also
You have what?
we have a tourist, a Los Angeles
Oh
tourist.
no,
will be
oh
here.
no, oh no.
And
I'm sorry, you-
picture time just came in, so
Oh,
we were
no.
all putting on our sunglasses.
You
Hurry,
took
hurry.
the trouble to book a tourist
Well,
on the show?
we had no one
But
else.
it's strange that I'm here.
Well, I mean, I don't know. You're interesting, so
Yeah.
please stick around. We'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. Support for today's show comes from Squarespace. Listen to this. They've been cooking up a new tagline. I think you'll like it. Think it, dream it, make it with Squarespace. Pretty good. They've been like sort of fumbling around at the edges of all that for years now, and I think they finally hit on the one that they're never going to change. So this is the one. It's never going to deviate from this. Think it, dream it, make it with Squarespace. That is their final tagline. They will never change it. Thank you, Squarespace. Think it, dream it, make it with Squarespace. Think it, dream it, make it with Squarespace. Great. Squarespace, you know what it is. If you want to create a website, that's prime time. That is where you go. They have beautiful templates created by world-class designers. Basically, what Squarespace does, they make it easy to turn your idea into a new and unique website. And if you like customizing things, don't worry. You can customize everything. You got the look, you got the feel, settings, products, boom. Fiddle with them all. They don't care. It's all optimized for mobile, right out of the box with built-in search engine optimization, whatever that means. You can also showcase your work or put up a blog or publish tent. You can sling tent on Squarespace. How amazing is that? Just sling all your tent up there. You can announce a special project. You can even sell products and services of all kinds with just a few clicks. And then this is the good part. If you're wondering how all this is doing, use Squarespace's analytics. They are going to help you grow in real time. These are the best in the biz, these analytics. They help you figure out like how many people are clicking on this? How many people from where? How many people when? All that kind of stuff. Nothing to install, patch, or upgrade ever. But I will say, if you do have a question, Squarespace's award-winning 24/7 customer support is there to help. Keep dreaming, but make it a reality with a website from Squarespace. What, they already changed it? They already changed it from think it, dream it, make it with Squarespace? Now it's keep dreaming, but make it a reality with a website from Squarespace. I can't keep up. You can't keep changing your tagline in the middle of my ad. Head to squarespace.com/bangbang for a free trial. When you're ready to launch, use the offer code BANGBANG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. That's squarespace.com/bangbang, offer code BANGBANG. Keep dreaming, but make it a reality with a website from Squarespace. Guys, you got to figure out what you're doing here. You got settle on one. I'm just going to go back to the old one. Think it, dream it, make it with Squarespace. Guys, we got to talk about LegalZoom. Business owners can count on LegalZoom. LegalZoom has been helping all types of businesses for the last 17 years. Wow. In fact, over 2 million people have already used LegalZoom. Really? Over 2 million people? That's almost as many people as live upon the earth. Almost. But that's amazing. 2 million people have already used LegalZoom to start their business? Wow. From LLCs, S-Corps, nonprofits, DBAs, and more, you can use LegalZoom to get started the right way. Now look, LegalZoom, it's not a law firm, all right? But what they do is they have a network of independent attorneys licensed in all 50 states, and they can review contracts, they can help with things like employment laws, they can advise you on all of the myriad of hurdles that pop up when you're running a business. And believe me, I know, because we used LegalZoom when we started Earwolf here. They have a support team based entirely in the U.S., and LegalZoom has the right people standing by. They're always ready for your questions. With LegalZoom, there are no surprises. All right? You know what you're getting. They provide complete transparency with upfront pricing, customer reviews, a satisfaction guarantee. That's very important. Check out LegalZoom today. You will find out how they can make life better for you and your business. And don't forget to enter Bang Bang at checkout. You're going to save even more. That's LegalZoom, where life meets legal. LegalZoom.com. Comedy Bang Bang. We're here with Gillian Jacobs, and Ibiza is on Netflix now.
I can leave now. My publicist said I can go.
And we also have Lavinia Marsh Caruthers, who completed a few stunts back in the 60s and 70s.
I've completed stunts more recently than that.
What was your most recent
one? Let's see. What day is it today?
Monday.
1985.
So Back to the Future in theaters, or is the pre-release hype?
I jumped over the premiere of Back to the Future.
Really?
Yes. Well, I nearly did.
Was Huey Lewis there?
Yes, he was.
And the news.
The news did not attend.
No, because I'm sure they were upset about not getting cameos like Huey did.
Yes, they were originally supposed to be a bunch of teachers
Right.
sitting behind him. Oh, they all had their own bullhorns.
it just got to be too noisy.
It didn't make sense.
Yeah, I get it. So you almost jumped over that was the last one that you
I
did,
attempted to
1985.
jump over the premiere of Back to the Future.
Where was the premiere held?
It was held at Grauman's Chinese Theater.
Ah, there you go. Speaking of cultural appropriation. And you were unsuccessful. How far did you get?
Well, I was jumping to the theater from Universal Studios.
That's a long trip.
Tell me about it.
That I can tell you right now that someone should have told you that's far too long for a motorcycle.
Well, no one did, and I wouldn't hear it from anyone. And I made it as far as the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum.
That's so close.
It's very close.
And I don't know whether that was there in 1985, but you mean where the site where it was...
Where it currently stands.
I'm willing to bet it was there in 1985.
Take
I don't
it
know.
to the internet. Take it to the
I
internet.
bet I know
take it to
someone who
the
might
internet.
know.
I remember seeing a gigantic dinosaur.
I know. I have a friend who worked in that industry that I'll have to ask about that.
You worked in that industry.
Are there any snacks?
The industry of oddity museums?
Well, in tourist museums. But speaking of tourists, we do need to get to our next guest.
Fine. You asked me a question and I answered it.
Well, I'm not saying that you answered it incorrectly.
Asked and answered.
All right. He is a tourist to Los Angeles. Maybe he can tell us about the Ripley's
No,
Believe It
I
or
hope
Not
so.
museum, because maybe he's gone around to some of the tourist sites. But please welcome to the show, Carmine. Hi.
Hey, what's good, Shorty? What's happening? How you feeling? I mean, what's
Hello,
going on?
Carmine.
Hey, what's good? Good. Yeah, just came in town from Brooklyn. I rock dolos from state to state. Word up. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I say, before we go too far, we do know what you mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying? All right, cool.
I do know what you're saying.
I do know what you're
Just make
saying.
sure everybody knows what I mean. But anyway,
Carmine,
so yeah,
you're from Brooklyn?
Yeah, BK.
This is
all day.
Gallian, by the way.
What's good, Shorty? What's happening? How
Pleasure
you
to
doing,
meet you.
Shorty?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, Shorty. I'm digging the glasses. You know what I mean?
Thank you
Know
so
what I'm
much.
saying?
The lighting in here is very unflattering.
Yeah, I like the lighting in Los Angeles. You know what I mean? It's got a good lighting outside. You know, it keeps it
Oh, you
real
mean
bright.
you mean daylight?
Yeah,
The sun?
yeah, that shit. We don't got that in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? It's dark. You know what I'm saying? It's dark. And
I do
hell is
know.
hot. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, welcome to our fair state.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I'm just going a couple things. Went to Hollywood Boulevard today.
Oh, that's where that Ripley's Believe It or Not museum is.
Did you see it?
Word up. Word up.
Was there a plaque there that said when it was erected?
Shit, believe it or not, it was there. It was 1985, exactly.
Well, there we
believe
have it.
Believe it or not,
I don't believe it.
The expert has spoken.
Man, they got information everywhere. It's channels all over the tourist museums, all of that. They got it all, son. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
I don't think y'all know what I'm saying. All right.
Well, go ahead and explain yourself if you need to.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like this, you know. You know me. You know what's crazy though? I'll tell you what. You're Shevel Knievel.
That's correct.
Yo, you a legend in New York. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
is that so?
Word up, word up.
That's wonderful to hear.
We on the block. We be talking about you. How you try to jump at ground zero. You know what I'm saying? It was wild. We were like, yo, jumping at ground zero? No way, no how.
Pre-ground zero.
Yeah.
No, I
Ground
went
zero.
back.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Yeah.
As a tribute.
That's what's up.
But your last jump was in 85, so you just kind of went back.
I didn't say my last jump was in 85.
Oh, your last.
I just began telling a story.
Oh, okay.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Legends.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So what are you doing while you're here in Los Angeles?
Just seeing the sights, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
do.
We was going to, I went to the Ripley's, yeah. You know, I went to the Wax Museum too.
Oh, yes.
Madame Tussauds.
Oh, yeah, I had a friend who worked there.
Oh, yeah. Was he in there? Was he working today?
No, he wasn't. No, I don't believe he works there any longer. But he was a manager there.
Oh, dope.
For several years. Yeah.
Yeah, you know who I saw in there? There was a dude in there that auditioned for Tupac. He said he auditioned for the Tupac movie, and I tell you what, this motherfucker looked just like Tupac, yo. And I said, Shorty, I said, you know what I mean? A lot of cats out here, you know, in New York, you know, we like Biggie, you know what I mean? Not Pac so much. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, you
Are you
said
getting
this?
choked up about this?
Well, I really missed them, Anyway,
Wait, you said this to a Tupac impersonator?
Yeah, I was trying to let them know, I know.
That people in Brooklyn don't like Tupac?
We like, we like Biggie, I don't know if y'all remember, but there was
Absolutely.
What can he do about it? Is his genetics?
Well, because he looks too much like Tupac, you know what I mean? It was
Okay.
freaking me out. And then, but what he told me is that he says every time they make a Tupac movie, he always come in town, you know what I mean? And it'd be like all Tupac lookalikes. So I had to go check that out, you know what I mean?
Certainly.
Yeah.
Wait, so what did you check out? I don't understand.
I had to check out the audition, see the Tupac.
Oh, there was a
you know
Tupac movie currently being filmed?
No, you're right. It was before that, but so that's what he told me. He told me I couldn't come because they already made the movie.
Your story.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Currently, I did know what you were saying
Shorty.
up till that point, and now
What I'm saying is, I wanted to do that, Shorty. You know what I mean? But I couldn't because the movie was made already.
Yeah.
He said he had auditioned for it, but so I couldn't go to the.
He had auditioned for it?
He auditioned.
Did he
But-
get the role?
No, he didn't get it because somebody else got it.
You don't think he was afraid that you were going to get the part over him, and so he told you that as a
To throw you off the scent, yeah.
Oh nah, Shorty, I would never play Tupac. You know what I mean? That's disrespect. to
Well, I gotta say,
PK
you
all
look
day.
you look a lot like him.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost spitting image. I didn't want to say like you. I mean, and you came in here and you have your shirt off, and you have like almost the exact same body.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's kind of what I'm about, I got Crohn's disease, so my stomach hurts and I can't eat certain things, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm on tour right now, trying to just see the sights and take my mind, eat the foods, eat different kinds of things, because in New York, the food is killing us, Shorty, you know what I mean?
Wait, you think that you can eat the foods you can't eat in New York because it's in a different state?
Word up.
And
I rock
it's not gonna
Dolos from
affect
state
your
to
cro-
state. I rock Dolos from state to state.
Yeah, we heard you.
You know what that means?
No.
I don't know either. I just say it. It makes me feel good when I travel. I rock Dolos.
What are the foods that you've enjoyed here in Los Angeles that you can't enjoy in Brooklyn?
Good question, Knievel. Yo, I love me, you know what I'm saying? What they got out here, problem is a lot of ethnic foods, it's not good
Yes.
for the Crohn's, you know what I mean? The Crohn's is all fucked up. But I do like sushi. I had some Hama sushi last night. My mans took me down to Little Tokyo. That was a great place. It was like I was in another country, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but littler.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it was big, though. It was big.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, why do they call it Little Tokyo when it's so big?
It is big. It's a lot going on down there. You know what I mean? You could get lost in that motherfucker. Cause I did.
you get lost?
Can I cuss on here?
Yeah, go ahead.
All
Yeah,
right,
feel
cool.
free. Did you
Yeah.
get lost?
Yeah, no doubt. Because I was trying to find the sushi restaurant, but it was a lot of them.
Yeah, your intended place that you were going there for.
Yeah, there was too many, and I was getting lost down there. It was like, which sushi spot is it?
Did you not know the name?
Well, I had to text the homie, and he gave it to me. It was called Hama Sushi.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all ever been there?
No, I don't believe I have.
Been there?
No, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Oh, you gotta check it out. You know what I mean? They got the good fish straight from the ocean, from the water.
So this is not fish that's going
It's
to
not that
a second
land.
location before it gets to.
Right. Yeah, they don't
This is
stop
like
off.
right from the ocean right to the
Exactly.
restaurant.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Word up. And
Cool.
just like me, I'm not second locations. I'm traveling. I go from New York to L.A.
Right.
It's like me. I'm good.
And from your house in L or wherever you're staying, your hotel in LA to the sushi place, but you did go to a second
Right, no
location. You
doubt.
got a little lost.
You know what I mean? Get the chicken chop sandwich.
Did your friend who guided you to the Hama sushi, did he know of your condition?
Oh, yeah, word up. Everybody in my life got to know, you know what I'm saying? That's why, I was glad you let me on here to talk about it and talk
Right.
about this.
We're not really in your life as much as.
Oh, y'all, I love y'all. Y'all my family.
Carmine,
you know
I
what I'm
have
saying?
a follow-up question.
What's good, Shorty? What's happening, huh? What's good?
Did your
let me ask you a
friend-
question,
Yes,
Shorty?
please.
I want to get a picture of that hair, the bird nest, because I love to nest in that. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I
Feel me,
do
Shorty? Yeah.
carry a
Have to lay a
picture of the bird
few
nest.
eggs.
Yes, would you like to see?
Yeah,
No,
doubt.
here it is.
Oh, that was a beautiful. Oh my God, man, girl, you don't even know. But you know what though? The thing is, the other thing with Crohn's disease, I have two issues. One is that it's not an issue, but something I'm very proud of is that I'm a virgin. You know what I mean? And
Congratulations.
I've never had sex before. I've never been touched. Never been kissed. You know what I'm saying? My dick is pretty clean. You know what I mean?
Oh.
It's
Okay.
important to be proud of virtue.
That's right.
So you.
Can I ask my follow-up?
Oh.
Nah, yeah, go ahead, Shorty.
Did your friend alert the restaurant of your condition?
Oh, nah. You mean like call ahead?
Or say something like, my friend has Crohn's disease, and he'll be dining here at Hama Sushi.
Nah.
Please, Hama, don't hurt him.
Oh, Hama would never disrespect me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Two-part question to get to that.
To get to what?
Nothing.
I wanted to know
Nah,
if he had alerted the restaurant.
shorty. We just went in there. We sat down.
Yeah, you sat down. I get how restaurants.
Yeah.
work.
I'm
You know
glad
what?
I asked
You
it.
put your name down. You put your name on.
I
No,
have
we know,
zero
we know.
regrets.
You know it's crazy, shorty. They write your name in Japanese. I mean, it's crazy. I rock dolos from state to state.
Okay, all right. Look, I feel like we're glossing over something that you mentioned in passing that I want to dive into a little bit. But you say you're a virgin. You have never had a relationship with anyone, and you've never been touched.
Yeah, never been touched. You know what I'm saying? I just really ain't found a girl that want to give my flower to. You know what I mean?
Right,
I can't
yeah.
be. You know, just can't. Now the cats out here be losing their virginity at 12, 13. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know
how
what
old
I'm
are
saying?
you?
I'm 48. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm just trying to keep it clean. Trying to keep it right.
Yeah.
Carmine, may I ask?
Yeah, no
Have
doubt.
you-
Go ahead.
Have
shoot.
you ever come close?
Nah, shorty. I mean, I had a couple make-out sessions. Nothing too
Ooh.
crazy, A couple of kisses here and there.
So wait, I thought you said you'd never been kissed.
He meant on his penis.
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
I
Never
think
been
we all
touched.
understood that, except you.
Yeah, but I guess you got to know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So but a really big
That is
fan
key.
of your show, Love. You know what I mean? 'Cause,
Oh.
that's what I'm about. I really relate to with the shorty on the show, the young cat. You know what I mean? He's
Paul Rust.
Yeah,
You
that's
relate to him.
What's his name?
The actor's name is Paul Rust.
What's his name in the show?
In the show, I don't
Gus.
even know. Gus. Oh, yeah, Gus.
Yeah, I fucks with Gus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You fucks with Gus.
Yeah, he seemed like he.
Watch
he-
your language.
He seemed like
He said it.
He
It's
might
fine
be a
when he
virgin
says
at some
it.
point. He seemed like he had a hard time, getting rid of his thing. But
His flower.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
one of the criticisms of that show is that he's getting laid all the time.
Yeah, but it's just TV. You know what I mean? But I understand where they're coming from.
Okay. So did you come to Los Angeles to try to get rid of your flower?
No, so what I'm gonna, yeah. I mean, yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
Here's
it's a
the
yes or
thing.
no question, and you answered.
Yes,
to the
but
affirmative,
I
so
want to
yes.
do it in the right way. You know what I'm saying? Shorty,
Of course,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
The ladies
Yeah.
know what I'm talking
Absolutely.
about here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the right girl, and I
Sure.
just didn't happen in a BK.
What are the
so,
qualities you're looking for in a woman?
She got to be a shorty. You know what I'm saying? Can't be too
Gusset.
tall.
What does that mean to you?
Like just
Shorter than you?
Yeah, shorty.
Because
yeah.
you're very short. I have to say,
Word up. Bless is God.
You look like Tupac, but like at an 8/10 scale.
You're like a Shetland Tupac.
Yes.
What the fuck? Fuck does that mean? The fuck you call me shorty?
Guys, I meant no disparagement. It's not an insult.
Shetland is a type of horse that's smaller than a regular sized horse.
Okay, all right, that's cool.
Okay, yeah.
I follow.
I know it sounds like Shitland or something like that,
yeah.
so I know it can be.
Watch your language.
Yeah, you gotta watch you gotta watch what you say in these streets. You know what I mean? You could be looking at a regular dude. It could be a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a mother. You be in the hood.
What?
You be in the, I might be in the car with my man, an Uber car. It might be a lion. You know what I'm saying? It's a jungle out here.
Wait, you're saying that you might get into an Uber and a lion is driving it?
Word, that's exactly what I'm saying. I rock dolos from state to state. Ha ha, word up.
Just because it hasn't happened to you doesn't mean it's never happened.
Correct. Scotty.
I beg your pardon.
Right.
So you're about 4'11". I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Like I used to work at a carnival, so I guess height and
no
weight.
doubt,
Yeah.
no
So
doubt.
you're about 4'11", and you're approximately 87 pounds. It looks like.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. I agree
So
with
you're
all
looking
that.
for someone shorter than you.
Yeah, shorter. She got to be trustworthy. She got to be open and honest. Honesty is the best policy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So sorry.
No, it's all
I'm
good,
honest
sure.
about my cough.
Yeah, I respect that. You
Thank
know what
you.
I mean? You know what I'm saying? If you got something going on in the throat, you got to clear it out.
I
Thank
do
you.
know. I do
Yeah.
know. So what steps are you taking to procure a relationship?
Well, first, just traveling. So, that's the first step.
Well, it's a great way to meet people because if you just stay in your apartment,
Right.
then how are you ever going to meet
What
someone?
about dating apps?
Nah, shorty, I don't really fuck with that because I don't like apps.
You don't like any apps?
Nah, I don't really like apps, or I don't like
Do you
cell
have a
phones
do,
really
you,
either.
do you have a cell phone or
Yeah, I have to only because I
Because you
travel
get
so much.
lost, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Little Tokyo was
it's like what's
wild.
the name of the sushi
Because
place?
my phone had died,
Yeah.
when I was in Little Tokyo, and it was crazy. That's why I was like,
Well, you
lost.
could have a flip phone, and then you wouldn't have to have any apps on your phone.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna think about that.
Okay.
shorty.
Yeah, think about it for a while. So,
Yeah.
you don't like dating apps. You barely like phones.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cats be trying to track you, shorty. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
that's
They be
true.
trying to
I
get
know exactly what
y'all
you mean.
celebrities, y'all know what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Very true.
The cats
Can I
trying-
ask, is there an age range that you're looking for? Because we have an eligible woman here.
How do you know?
I'm assuming from
single,
your
shorty?
from your personality.
Well, if that isn't the pot calling the kettle.
I mean, she look like Boricua, like she got a little Puerto Rican going on in there. I feel you, shorty. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have no. I'm not at the age. I like all ages, shapes and sizes, but not as long as they're not too tall, But the word up is
She's
Hexagons?
6'2".
I'm
Yeah, that's
6'2".
true.
Yeah.
But
She ain't no shorty, yeah.
if you were standing on your head, then maybe she would be shorter.
What?
Yo, that's some good logic bombs dropping jewels. Yo, I
What?
got a cousin locked up. He has some same knowledge like that. He would tell me that he would drop jewels like that all the time.
I shouldn't have smoked that blunt
That's
before
what
we
I.
started
That's what
the
I
show.
meant. It's like the a lot of cats. You'd be looking at a regular dude. He might be a genius. He
Yeah.
might be an animal.
He might be a lion. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you never
lion.
know what the Uber is going to hold for you
That's
that we
right.
call life.
Word up. Word
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Well, Carmine, you're a fascinating guy. I feel like we've just scratched the surface of what you're about. So I'm wondering if you can stick around. We need to go to a break.
Yeah,
But
no doubt.
do you mind staying here with Lavinia and Gillian here and come back in our next segment and we'll find out a little more about you? Is that all right?
I apprite that. And the word up. Yeah, I'll do that.
Word up. Yes,
yes.
you will do that. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
yes, I will.
We're going to go to a break. We'll be right back with more Gillian Jacobs' comedy bangs, Scott Aukerman's bang after this. Driven by the mission to provide a better place to sleep for everybody, Lisa is an innovative direct-to-consumer online mattress brand that is also socially conscious. That's an exciting, that is gripping. What an exciting intro. Driven by the mission to provide a better sleep for everybody. That's every single employee at Lisa. They're driven by that. They don't do it for the money, folks. They do it to scratch that weird itch in their brains. The mission to provide a better place to sleep for everybody. Look, Lisa's great. We've talked about them so many times. I don't need to convince you, but I want to remind you about how great they are. They're socially conscious. For every 10 mattresses that Lisa sells, they donate one to a shelter, which is great. I mean, they could just set up a company that just donated mattresses, but that would never stay afloat. They just make mattresses and donate them. How would they ever survive? No, they got to sell the 10 to donate one. That's how they do it. They also plant a tree for every mattress sold, and they've been selling so many mattresses. I imagine the earth will be covered by trees within 3 years. I think there will be no room for humans anymore. Honestly, Lisa, like, the more successful that Lisa gets, the more crowded out us humans are going to be by this army of trees. This is very scary stuff. They also donate 1% of each employee's time to volunteer for local causes. And then let's talk about the actual mattress itself, because I feel like it doesn't get enough of its due. Lisa creates these mattresses with a patented universal adaptive feel, which means it adapts and is designed for all types of sleepers. And they have 3 foam layers, okay? So if you're looking at the mattress, we got 10 inches of mattress here, and there's 3 different layers, all right? We got a 2-inch Avena foam top layer, cooling and breathability, of course. 2 inches of memory foam in the middle, which just adapts to however your weird body sits and lays on the mattress. And then we have that 6-inch dense core support foam for durability and structure. It works for sleepers of all sizes. So that's the mattress itself, but Lisa also is continuing to expand its offerings, including the Lisa pillow, the Lisa blanket, the Lisa foundation, and the Lisa frame. No wonder it's a Forbes top 20 startup to watch. Try a Lisa mattress in your own home for 100 nights risk-free. If you're in the US, the UK, Canada, and Germany, you can get it online with free shipping. It's a 100% mattress. First of all, it's 100% of a mattress, but it's also 100% American made. All right. It ships compressed in a box right to your door. Or if you want to try it out, go try it out at the Lisa Dream Gallery in Soho, New York City, and Virginia Beach, and over 80 West Elm stores nationwide. For Memorial Day today, get $160 off when you go to lisa.com/bangbang. That is LEESA.com/bangbang for $160 off. That's for Memorial Day, so get it while you can. That's lisa.com/bangbang. Hair. There's always too much where you don't want it and not enough where you do. And where you do, I'm talking about, for dudes, top of your head, sometimes on the old upper lip, and occasionally right down below it, right down below that bottom lip. We want hair, don't we? But you don't want it, in all the bad places. But you know what? Guys, it can tend to fall out, doesn't it? What am I talking about? I'm talking about people losing their hair. Look, there's a way to stop it. All right, Keeps is designed for guys who want to stop hair loss. All right, Keeps, with their scientific and, by the way, affordable approach, Keeps is the easiest way to stop hair loss before it's too late. You got to get in there before it's too late. It really works. It's completely safe. All right, Keeps offers generic versions of the only 2 FDA-approved hair loss products out there. You know what they are. Some of you have probably tried them before. You've never gotten them this easy for this price. Getting started with Keeps takes less than 5 minutes, and Keeps only costs $10 to $35 a month. And now, even better, you can get your first month for free. That is one hell of a deal for getting to keep your hair. There's no reason to put this off any longer. In fact, stop this podcast, throw away your phone. Stop hair loss today the easy way with Keeps. Keeps is amazing. If you're losing your hair, you got to try it. To receive your first month of treatment for free, go to keeps.com/bangbang. That is KEEPS.com/bangbang. That's a free month of treatment at keeps.com/bangbang. Keeps. Hair today. More importantly, hair tomorrow. Keeps. Try it out. Comedy Bang Bang. We're back here. Gillian Jacobs, Ibiza on Netflix now. You can certainly watch that at your leisure.
Please do.
Take your time with it.
Watch it whenever you feel like it.
Watch it at half speed to make it really last.
Oh, that's an interesting point.
Mm-hmm. We also have Lavinia Marsh Caruthers, a.k.a. Shevel Knievel.
Hello.
Madam Knievel is here.
Thank you.
And we have our good friend Carmine here, who's a tourist and seems to have about 3 catchphrases that he rotates through.
Okay, now I'm just going to go in. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't wait any longer. I'm just going to go in. I'm sorry. Hey, Scott. Okay, hey, other people. I'm so sorry. Hi. Okay.
Hi, I'm in the middle of a show.
I know. I've been trying to reach you, though, Scott. I've been trying to reach you for so long, and I'm sick of waiting. I'm sorry. I have more houses to go to on my route.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I recognize you. You're...
My name is eDream. I'm your postal worker. eDream Vignette. We've never spoken in person, but I have seen you many times. I have been to your house. I have met your wife. I have pet both of your dogs.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, but you are never home. You must work very hard. And I have so many packages for you that you have to sign for.
Okay, sorry
about that. And I have to be about on my route.
So you followed me here to work?
I didn't follow you. I know where you work.
Okay, eDream, is that what it is?
eDream Vignette.
Is that E-Dream?
It's E-D-R-E-A-M.
Wait,
is it a lowercase e?
Lowercase e, capital D-R-E-A-M.
R-E-A-M. Okay, great. eDream.
Yes, Scott. So I have all
Vignette.
These packages.
Okay, so you want me to sign through the... Okay, I'm
you
sorry.
have to sign for I don't understand
do
why
it
you've been
after
avoiding me.
Can we do it after the show?
No, some of these are spoiled. There is food in you.
Oh, no.
In here.
Oh, is this one of my sponsors that sent me the...
You ordered freeze-dried steaks.
Oh, yeah.
and they just went bad
I ordered that at 3 a.m.
because I would not let Kulop sign for them. So
Why wouldn't you just let Kulop?
No, it is your name. It is addressed to you. You could have sensitive material in there. You could have test results
How do
in there.
you know what's
could
in
have-
there? You know that it's freeze-dried steaks.
Because if you took the time to know your postal worker, you will know that I am very famous for my online unboxing videos. You don't even know this about me. I'm a viral star. I'm repped by CAA.
I did not know that. That's CAA. I'm more of a UTA person. But
Well, I have
UTA fam.
yes. Oh, wait, you're rep by UTA?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wait, Gillian is too?
Get out of that box.
whatever. I'm CAA 3 arts all day.
3
She all
hours.
boxed up, shorty.
She should be unboxed. eDream, can you unbox
Yeah, can
this
you
young
unbox
lady?
Galleon, please?
Absolutely. Why'd you put this lady in a box?
I don't,
Great question.
I would unbox her, but I gotta film it for my YouTube's channel.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Do you have a...
I gotta. Okay, so I'd be
Carmine,
like,
do you mind filming this?
"Can you turn on your camera, sir?"
Yeah, let me see.
Do you have a camera app on your phone? Oh, no.
Oh, wait, just
Turn
thank
it on.
goodness he doesn't have a flip phone yet.
I normally
Yeah.
don't do this without the
I'ma
proper
film you real
lighting,
quick,
but I will
shorty.
make an exception. The lighting in here is very
The
bad.
lighting in here is terrible.
It's
I've been
very
saying it
bad.
for years.
So you went into a box to get away from the lighting?
You put me in this box.
Why'd you put her in a box?
It's wild out here, shorty.
So she wouldn't complain. Look, go ahead and unbox her.
Okay,
then.
so like
Go
when
ahead.
I do an unboxing video, I'll be like, "Hey YouTubes, what's up? It's your girl eDream Vignette," and it's Vignette because you only get a slice of me for a moment in a short window of time. So I got this piece of mail. It's from a gentleman on my route. I would deliver it to him, but it just looked so fun, so I'm gonna unbox it right here for you. So here's the outside of the box. It's a box. It's brown. I'm gonna get a box cutter. I'm gonna cut this tape. I'm gonna open it up. Oh, look, a white lady.
Hi, thank you so much.
Okay.
So y'all can hit me up. My Venmo is eDream Vignette bucks.news.
Yo.
That news, eDream.
That was
So
wild,
so these are popular?
I'm a viral star. How have you not seen me? Do you
I
not
guess-
watch the internet?
I've turned
do you-
on the
do-
internet occasionally, but I guess I haven't flipped through that
You don't
channel.
watch the internet enough.
So wait, you're unboxing my mail?
Maybe I haven't done yours yet. I can't keep track. I have over 7 houses I visit every day.
8?
Over 7. I didn't say how much.
No, I was asking.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry I came in here hot because I'm mad at Scott because he does not acknowledge me, even though we have made eye contact through his hedges thrice.
Look, I mean, you seem like a lot.
Well, so is your mail. You've got a whole outdoor rug out there that I had to drag up here to the 4th floor.
An outdoor rug.
It's
he
different
dragged
than
the
a regular rug because it's waterproof or something.
Hey, yo, shorty, what's up with them steaks though? Like, because that's where you get them from.
They
Is that
gone
right?
bad.
Can you eat those with your Crohn's
If
disease?
it's grass fed, you know what I'm saying? Because I need my cows right. You got to treat them with respect. All
Is that part of Crohn's disease? Is treating cows right?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Okay.
cousin got lupus.
Oh, word, damn. Yeah.
No, he good. He alive.
Okay, cool. Man, that's wild, shorty.
Right?
Yeah. The man.
He's had it for a minute, though.
By the way, this is Carmine. He's,
What up, Carmine?
Hey, what's up, shorty? What's good?
It's good. Okay, so
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Can I ask? EDream, you seem rather diminutive in stature. Are you under 4'11"?
no, I'm 50 years old.
Oh, I don't. Well, that would still be under 411 if I was asking about your age. I'm asking about your height.
I thought you were asking me in a funny way if I was 40 and plus 11, which is 51.
Oh, okay. That would be fun.
Because you're a funny man, I've gathered from your mail. You ordered 12 whoopee cushions at once.
Oh, you got
ordered
that funny style mail.
You ordered 30 rubber chickens.
To be fair, these are cushions for Whoopi Goldberg that she sits on in The View.
You ordered.
Why would you be ordering so many cushions for Whoopi Goldberg?
I watch The View and I'm like, it's not for her. I guess it's these are the style.
it's to
that she-
observe her.
Whoopee watching cushions? You order whoopee watching
Whoopi
cushions?
watching cushions.
Oh,
yes.
understood.
So I mean, how tall are you, or how? Conversely, how short are you?
Well, when I take off my pumps, I guess I'm about 3'8".
3'8".
Oh, snap, shorty. Oh, shit.
What?
Yo,
Y'all gonna make fun of me for my size?
no,
I
it's
can still
perfect.
carry the mail.
no,
I
it's
can still
perfect.
carry
It's
the mail.
It's the perfect size, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So-
I get discriminated against all the time because people are like, that mail bag is bigger than you. How you drive that open-sided truck? And I'm like, don't worry about it.
I can go to my 7 houses or 8.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're all spread out, too. It takes me all day.
You think like a restaurant, like they would put the waiter, in charge of a section where all the tables are together, but
No.
you're going to houses just all over the state.
I got to pick.
Right,
Oh, you get to pick
state
your
to
house.
state.
I got to pick.
I've heard you can't pick your friend's nose, but you got to pick your houses.
You can pick your friend's nose. It's
Yeah,
nasty.
Scott, who told you that? You
I
can
don't know, I've heard
absolutely
that.
pick your friend's
If
nose.
you're truly friends.
Do y'all think it's nasty to eat someone's milk after they ate cereal out of it? You know what I'm saying? Like
Eat somebody else's milk.
So like say Shorty was eating milk and then she finished the cereal, but it was milk left over, and then you drank that milk.
Why don't you just go drink some regular milk?
Because it's cereal flavor.
Oh, that's smart.
Waste not, want not.
Momofuku did cereal milk
ice cream,
flavored
yeah.
soft serve.
Word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh snap! Where's that at? I gotta go on
In
my
New
next
York.
tour. Oh,
Not
what?
they have one in Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
Oh, I don't know that Brooklyn.
We just give them restaurant recommendations now?
That ain't my Brooklyn.
Do you have any?
What do you got?
How many Brooklyns do you know, Carmine?
The real Brooklyn.
I guess I
the
like
true
Buca de
Brooklyn.
Beppo's.
Ooh.
Oh.
Buca de Beppo's?
I like Buca de Beppo's.
It's fun.
It's fun. I like
It's family
macaroni
style.
grill because you could draw on the table. Macaroni grill, they give you crayons. You could draw your name on the table because the waitress draw her name on the table, and I was like, "How about me though?" So I took the crayons and I drew my name back, and we was having a drawing conversation.
Wow, it was like a draw off.
It was like it was a draw.
It was like, so you guys tied.
Yeah, nobody won.
Okay.
eDream,
Word.
are you a fan of Maggiano's, the restaurant?
I've been to Maggiano's. It's pretty good.
They
yeah.
bring you too much food. It's very fun.
They do. It's bad for you.
It's terrible. They bring out a garbage can lid just full of Italian food.
One time I had a toboggan full of chili cheese fries.
At Maggiano's?
Yeah, it was winter themed. It was a winter solstice theme. Anyway, Scott,
And also,
there are so many waterproof pairs of jeans that you have ordered, and I need you to sign for them.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, they might be waterproof, but I wouldn't order it because of that.
You definitely ordered them because you're trying to. Are you trying to go fly fishing but still look like a hip club dude?
I mean, that's partially true. Yeah. Well, let me sign for all of these. Let's just go through them here. Like, what do we got here?
Oh, okay. You want to go through them?
Yeah.
You want to go through all the items?
Yeah. Let me just sign for this one. This
Okay.
is the waterproof jeans.
Yeah. You also
There
got
you
5 pounds of bulk MSG.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sure.
You also got the 30 used snorkels, the mouth part only. You got the edible body glitter.
Okay,
You got
yeah.
the edible arrangements.
Yeah.
You got the 3 live beta fish, which I'm guessing you about to eat.
Yep.
You got 13 jars of bread and butter pickle spears.
Yep.
You got the score to the
Yeah. The score to the movie The Score.
yep.
Yeah.
And you got 10, 13 going on 30 Blu-rays. And you got
Well, to be fair, I have 100 and 130 going on 130
wait,
is how I do the math.
is this one of them 411 things again?
Well, I have 10, 13 going on 30, so I have
forget.
100 going on 130.
Yo, I had one of them edible arrangements that tore my stomach up. dude.
Yeah, here,
It was
here,
wild.
Carmine. Here, we need to get your blood sugar up. Here.
Yeah.
yeah.
What? No, I don't want an edible arrangement. I can't eat that.
Oh, you can't eat that. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You want an edible arrangement or?
What other food did you have in there?
Steaks. There's like an old steak.
Yeah,
Everything's
old steaks.
spoiled though.
Yeah,
It's
but
old now.
but maybe that's good for your Crohn's
fish.
disease.
Yeah, I got to do more research on Crohn's disease, but I know that I can't eat. I ate the edible.
You've been living with this for how many years?
man
48?
4 years. Yeah,
4 years.
Yeah, I
Okay,
got it
is when it was diagnosed.
42. Yeah.
You're 48.
Yes. How old am I now?
So wait, did you take a couple years off?
Look, man, I don't go to the doctor like that. Just it started happening and then it happened.
Yeah,
you
it was
know what I
just,
mean?
it was popping. It just yeah.
So real quick, Shorty, I know you a little shorty for real, so I'm gonna kind of shoot my shot if you don't mind, Scott.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what
shoot
I'm
your
saying?
shot. Yeah, please.
What is happening?
So
eDream, if you don't mind, this is our good friend Carmine. He's from Brooklyn.
It feels like you just met his ass right now.
But I want to preface this all by saying I've often found love on this program. So
Yes, I mean Gillian, I think, had 3 husbands out of
yes,
this show. So
magical things can happen.
How do y'all even know I'm single?
We don't.
Are you single?
I don't remember.
Okay,
Snap,
then
Shorty,
then I
that's
think you
good.
might be.
I like that. You know what I mean? So what I want to say is that you look.
Get down on one knee.
Okay.
What is
Oh
happening?
my
What?
word!
A proposal?
This is
Yeah.
very exciting.
On my mail route?
My name is Carmine. I travel the world. I've been all over. Some say I
Where
rock-
have you been?
I've been to Brooklyn and then I've been to L.A.
That's all over.
But
And from state to state, you do what?
right, I also rock dolos from state to state. And what I found in them dolos is that love is rare.
We're closing in
And
on a
when you
definition,
meet-
I think.
When you meet somebody and you feel like you got a chance to share life with them, you take that opportunity. You know what I mean? And I think you seem like one of the most greatest persons in the world. You look like you kind of look like Gloria Estefan with a postal outfit on.
I played her in the musical about her life.
What?
Get on your feet. It was me.
Oh my God!
Word
In
up.
the original cast, or
Yeah,
touring
I was
production?
I was in the original cast because it was stunt casting, because of my viral success, which you refuse to acknowledge.
I'm acknowledging it.
So if you don't, but before I propose, I want you to know that I am a virgin. I never had sex before. I'm a grown man, and that's something I take a lot of pride in. I also never had watermelon before. Never touched it. So
Because of the Crohn's, or
because I'm a black man.
so in principle?
Just try to
what?
stay away from the stereotype.
Yeah.
Look, what? Okay. I'm not opposed to finding love in a soundproofed place, but tell me
Like
why.
the song.
That's my favorite Rihanna song.
It's my favorite.
Isn't it? I thought it was. We fell in love watching Office Space. Is that not the lyrics?
That Michael Bolton is really funny in it.
But here's what I want to know, because it is very important to me. Food culture is very important to me because I travel around on my
New
route.
detail.
Yeah, I stretch them out. You don't get it all at once with eDream. I'm just a little vignette. You get little vignettes of my
Okay.
personality.
Great. So food culture, very important.
Very important. And I like to go to different restaurants because I be traveling all around on my route to get to those 7 or 8 houses.
Word up.
I need to eat like 5 or 6 meals in between that. So what foods, like on a real level, like on a real, like no bullshit level, what foods can your sick ass eat?
All right, for real. All right, so basically, it would be easier for me to tell you what I can't eat.
We already heard so many though. I want to know a food that you can eat.
Well, I can eat pasta. I can eat that.
You can eat pasta.
Yeah.
Just like plain.
So Buca de Beppo.
Okay,
Buca
this
de
is
Beppo.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your language?
Buca de Beppo
Hey,
is,
Buca de Beppo.
that's Spanish for the basement.
I'm
You know
sorry,
what I mean?
ma'am. You do seem very regal. I'm sorry to come in here with all this crassness.
Not at all, eDream. I find you very delightful.
Oh, thank you so much. You need to guest on my unboxing channel one time.
Oh.
I would love to.
Okay, we'll have you open something sticky.
A box of motorcycle tires?
Sure.
Continue, Carmine. Continue. What can you eat? You can eat pasta.
I can eat pasta, you know what I mean? I can eat sushi, and I just found that out a couple days ago. Shout out to Hama.
You talking about sushi?
Yeah, sushi.
I love sushi.
You like sushi, shorty?
I love
You like
sushi.
sushi,
This
shorty?
shorty likes sushi because sometimes it's, you need something that can quench your thirst.
That's right, because that shit juicy.
I love the juicy sushi because it's better than like
I
a
don't
cooked.
like that dry.
It's like eating and drinking at the same time.
Right.
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 No doubt. Word
Right,
up.
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
I like,
right.
what else? And that's about it. You
So
know?
sushi
Okay.
and pasta
That's
are the
pretty
two,
much it.
two
Okay.
things you can eat.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
well, that's a wide swath. I mean,
That's good. There's nary a vegetable in there, but
Oh yeah, I can eat that too, but
But that goes without saying.
Yeah,
Anyone can eat
Okay.
vegetables no matter what they
yeah,
have.
that's probably what we all should be doing.
yeah.
But, you know.
Okay, so vegetables,
Okay.
sushi, pasta.
okay, we can work with that.
Yeah?
Oh,
All
shit.
right.
I think we can
All right, will you marry me?
Whoa.
Whoa.
My
Oh,
word.
Carmine.
No, this is normal.
I can't have sex with her if I don't get married. First.
Oh, is that what?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's the reason why I'm a
This is
virgin.
normal. This happens to me a lot
Well,
on my route.
Is that true? You get proposed to a lot?
Weekly, sometimes once or twice a year, even.
Because you a queen.
Can I ask you a dream? Would you like to unbox his heart?
Oh, that was so poetic.
Thank you very much.
Have you been sitting on that for a few minutes
Yeah,
while we
I've
all shouted?
been wanting to get in there, and I finally chose my moment.
Waiting for a time for us to shut up.
I think you have to just barge in and make the moment happen, as I have done to great success.
That's what I chose to do. Look, sure, let's unbox his heart. Can somebody film it?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Yeah, great. Yeah,
right.
Gallian, get your phone out
To
there.
be clear, when we say unbox my heart, we talking about sex?
not
or
open
we-
heart surgery.
okay.
No, we're just talking poetically about like you'll go on a date.
That's not what he thought you meant.
I thought
Oh, you
meant-
thought it was sex.
I thought we were gonna film us having sex just now.
I could do that.
I thought we were gonna get the claw, the jaws
Wait,
of
I have to
death
put my
out.
sunglasses back on. Something's
or
happening.
we could just go on a date, whatever,
Jaws of
whatever.
death isn't
The
Yeah,
claws
either.
of life and the jaws of death.
Maybe we just need to go on a date or something because this is all moving.
Yeah,
very
where would you like to
fast.
go on a date? If you go on a date, we'll pay for it. So we're
Where?
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
sure.
We gotta dream big. We gotta dream big. We gotta dream big. Okay.
Yeah,
Where do-
I'm Dolos
Whoa.
from state to state.
Well,
That's
they're-
what it means. I don't pay for
Is there a
stuff.
pasta/vegetable/sushi restaurant that you're fond of?
Okay, let's think about it. What makes delicious pasta and also you trust eating sushi from? Maybe like a Cheesecake Factory?
That's what I was thinking.
Cheesecake
I was
Factory.
They have a
thinking
large
Cheesecake Factory.
menu.
Yeah, we got
Yes,
that
they
in
do.
Brooklyn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love cheesecake. Cheesecake is a New York thing that New Yorkers like.
Sure.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold up. I'm not moving to Brooklyn, though.
Is that a deal breaker?
Damn, shorty. I mean,
You're already here.
You
where
wearing the hat.
You live, yeah. This is all I got. Is this hat. I keep it low on my eyes because I don't want people to see my feelings. But
Oh, man, you're crying. It looks like
yeah, I mean, it's hard to say goodbye to Brooklyn.
to Brooklyn. Yeah,
But on some real, I'm a grown man. I've been out
more
here
than
long.
grown. You're like getting
I'm
up
an
there.
old man.
You're middle-aged.
Yeah, and I never
Depending
had-
on when you're gonna die.
And I think
That's
it's
so
important.
true, Scott.
It's important that I, find love. Shout out to your TV show.
Thank you so much.
And Gus, yeah, you fucked
Shout
with
out
Gus.
to Gus, yeah, and I'll make that choice for you.
Yay!
Okay, now see, that is true love.
I ain't a
That
tourist
is
no
true
more.
love.
Ain't no more Dolos no more.
Oh, you're
That
rocking
is
them in
just
one state.
One state,
See
baby.
what I did?
Yeah, one state. Shout out to the state of California.
And soon the state of matrimony.
Yeah, word up.
This
word
was
up, word
perhaps
up.
the greatest unboxing of all. I unboxed a man from his home to have him live in another place.
Word up, word up.
Well, this is fantastic. Congratulations, you
Oh,
guys.
I just
Thank you, Scott.
remembered.
Oh yes.
I am an ordained minister. If you'd like to get married,
Oh,
I could
I'll
marry
sing
you.
your wedding
God.
It's all
song.
happening.
And I'll be a witness.
Okay, I just gotta
believe it.
send like 2-3
Yo.
texts because these people are not getting their mail today.
Oh,
Word up,
you just
word
text your
I just
people on your route?
I just text them. I'm like,
respect
hey,
that.
yeah, why you ignore my text all the time when I don't bring you your mail?
I don't know you, and I didn't know.
Ain't you like, where are my weather vanes?
Okay,
I ordered?
now it's all making sense because you just texted me, help, and I don't know. I was like, who is this?
That's me.
And then you weren't getting back to me. Okay, so should we do this?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's.
I know that's your responsibility to say, should we do this?
Oh, or should that person, Harmony something come and do the wedding ceremony? Wasn't there?
Reverend Parsimony? I
Yes,
don't
yes.
know. Look,
Harmony something.
we have Lavinia
something.
Marsh Caruthers here. I don't
All
think
right,
we
I don't
need-
know. I remember him from. I got married on this program.
Yeah,
once.
who was that to again?
I can't remember.
Alan Thicke or Gary Marshall, one of the two, I'm sure.
I don't.
How'd it go?
Ellen
Well,
Thicke.
one of them got sent to another dimension.
Yeah.
Oh, word up.
And then the
Yeah.
other one got sent to another dimension as well.
Another Dolos from dimension
Another
to
dimension.
dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
Doom, doom.
Real quick.
Do,
Lo Siento, real quick. What's your last name, Carmine?
Woods.
I'm gonna keep mine. Okay, go ahead.
Doom, doom, doom.
Are you doing taps, dear?
Doom, 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 doom,
Oh,
doom,
yeah.
doom,
It's that,
doom, doom, doom. Summer lovin',
Oh, yeah.
had me a blast.
Summer love.
Are you cool with this song?
Happens so
Is this
fast.
the way duets work? Is where both people sing both parts at the same time?
All right,
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the sight of these microphones to witness the blessed union of Carmine and eDream.
What's up to all my fans?
that was good.
Marriage is a sacred institution not to be entered into lightly. Some may say it's the greatest stunt of them all. And you will not escape it alive if everything goes according to plan.
That's right, shorty.
Enough pleasantries. I understand you've written your own vows.
Word up. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Just
Every day I write vows just in case.
Yeah, I got vows in my pocket. Here, let me get it.
You've been rocking vows from stage to
You gotta
stage.
get ready when you stay ready.
You want to go first, Ma?
Oh, I guess I do.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead, shorty?
What a gentleman.
Death will grip me one day, but ere it do that, I hope to meet a man who sees me for who I am. He sees through this uniform and sees the tender person inside. He sees past these box cutters that I hold in both hands at all times to fend off neighborhood dogs.
I was going to say, you're like an Edward Scissorhands kind of look.
I never take them out of my hands.
I thought postal carriers did like little treats and things like that. I didn't realize it was box cutters.
No, I go on the offensive. You will not play me
And
today.
you have one taped to each finger as well.
Yes,
It's like a Freddy Krueger situation.
I do. It comes in handy. Back to my vows, which I wrote this morning. Today looks like a nice day. The weather is overcast. I hope I find love. Traffic is thick. I'm going to get in the car. Maybe I'll listen to the radio. Maybe I'll listen to Spotify. I love Spotify. I love songs. I can't find any parking.
This is more like a diary entry. I don't know. This is not reading like vows
Should I
to me.
keep paying my therapist? Or should I just go join a yoga retreat? White ladies could just do yoga instead of therapy, and that makes me jealous. Oh, well, I should get my hair redid. And then I met you.
That's right. Oh, man.
Pretty short
That was
day.
deep. Well, you know, Shorty, for a long time I've been alone, you know.
Summer loving.
The only thing that could get me through this time was the Wu-Tang album Double Disc CD. And until I met you, I can't eat chicken wings no more. I can't eat ramen. I can't eat anything spicy. And it was a heartbreaking thing. But when I met you, I realized that my virginity is going away very soon. And I can't wait to give you my flowers and give it to you forever, and to hold and to help and to love, to cherish, and that's how I feel now.
Tell me more.
I do.
Yeah. Well,
Nah, I mean,
By the power invested in me.
you know what I'm saying.
Is it vested or invested?
Vested.
Vested.
It's a classier way of saying invested.
we married, nah, I mean.
Yeah, hell yeah.
By the power vested in me by the emergency room of Cedars-Sinai Hospital, I now pronounce you man and wife.
Yeah, word out, word
cool,
out.
cool.
You may kiss the bride.
I can't believe we got married by Shevel Knievel.
Yeah. Congratulations.
That's
you
what
guys.
they all say.
Yeah, I would suggest kissing the bride like Shevel asked you to
Okay.
before. Yeah, so go ahead. Yeah.
Let them do it when they feel like it, Scott.
Well, I
Not
mean, it's like an order.
Your
I guess
tempo
it's
and
a,
Don't
Don't meddle in people's marriages, dear.
Scott, she said you may.
true.
Not you must.
You may not.
I've never been to a wedding though where the person says you may kiss the bride and they said nah.
Yeah, we
Pass on
We're
that.
not
You-
romantics.
Yeah, you know, we just met. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Like,
Yeah,
we're just
okay.
suddenly going to kiss. Like,
Yeah, okay.
give
You're
us
right.
some time.
You're right.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah, you
out
move
to
it too
Cheesecake
fast,
Factory
Scott.
tonight. See how it goes.
Yeah.
We'll kiss
And if
after
it
cheesecake.
doesn't work out, come back here and Shevel will give you a divorce.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
Okay,
no
sounds
doubt.
I also do
Yeah.
annulments.
I respect that. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, congratulations, you guys.
Thanks so much.
Thank
yeah.
you so
We're
much.
running out of time here. We just have time for one last thing on the show, and that's a little something called plugs.
Waking up, plugs to my left and plugs to my right. I can't remember what happened last night. To tell the truth, the plugs run my life. How can I kick the habit when the plugs feel so right? So it's one more plug for old time's sake. One more plug while I'm still awake. One more plug just to kill the pain. One more plug while I'm still sane.
Oh, okay. Good. That was My Plug Struggle by Cardin and the Limits.
Why wasn't it my pluggle?
That's a good point.
It's more fun.
By the way,
Or my puggle.
by the way, we do need more plug themes. This is not happened in a long time, but we have to solicit. We're running out, I guess, on the website. So
Do you think
please,
people aren't submitting them because they're afraid the guests of the program will make fun of them?
possibly, but that's part of the fun. Thanks to Cardin and the Limits. If you want to hear your plug theme played on this show, go head on over to the Earwolf message boards and the Comedy Bang Bang message boards. Post it in the appropriate thread, and you can be famous for a week. All right, guys, what are we plugging, Gillian?
I'm plugging Ibiza.
And you can watch it right now or at any point in perpetuity.
Correct, on Netflix.
And will there be a sequel?
There should be.
A shequel. Because 3 women are the leads.
Okay.
All right. Carmine, what do you want to plug here?
I just want to plug out for, W Crohn's Foundation, because it's to help people with Crohn's disease be more educated about it, because I myself still learning. So
Yeah, it sounds like you haven't visited this site because
but I want the site to do well, and
so it stays up so you can read it?
yeah, because if it goes away before I look at it, I'm gonna spend a lot of bad nights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My whole-
Much
my whole-
like the ones you've been having.
You don't want to be like me. My whole process is trial and error. I'm like eating stuff, then having a hard time.
Yeah, it's
That's how-
the Michael Richards approach.
Right, word up.
I'm gonna help
Yeah.
you keep a notebook from now on.
Oh,
Okay,
I love
great,
it. I
great.
love you, Shorty. I love you.
No, we're
Liv-
not there yet, but okay.
Lavinia Marsh Caruthers, a.k.a. Shevel Knievel, what do you want to play?
I have a huge announcement to make.
Oh.
Who is that? Hey guys, sorry. Can I come in? Hey, Scott. Hi.
Oh, Paul.
Hey.
Tompkins!
Hi guys. How's it going?
Good.
Tompkins!
Gillian, hi. How are you?
Oh my goodness!
what's
I haven't
up,
seen you in forever. How
It's
you
so
doing?
Best
wonderful
trip
to
ever.
see you.
eDream.
I reached out to your reps to be in one of my videos. You didn't respond.
I'm sorry. I get so many requests to do unboxing videos.
I'm sure it's the rep's fault, though, not
it is
yours.
absolutely the Reb's fault. UTA fam.
And IDPR. What are you doing here? Do you?
Oh, I just wanted to come by and plug some things. Is that cool?
Oh, okay.
Is this a bad time?
Well, Lavinia was in the middle of a huge announcement.
What a rude old man.
Not quite as old as
Oh,
you, but
damn.
yeah,
Shots
plug.
fired.
He looks terrible.
Plug. Go ahead and pull some things. I mean the opposite.
Okay. If you're going to be in Portland, I'm going to be doing Live Wire Radio on June 1st.
Oh, that's
hosted
fun.
by Luke Burbank. I'll be
This
there.
Friday.
Yeah, it's this coming Friday, and I'll be there with Open Mike Eagle, as a matter of fact.
great.
It's very exciting. And July 14th.
July, who writes the recaps of the show?
Yeah. He told me to say
Yeah.
that on July 14th, I'm going to be bringing Spontaneous Nation live to the We the People Improv Festival in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia, your
hometown.
hometown.
I'll be bringing Eugene Cordero, Tawny Newsome, and Little Janet Varney. I hear myself developing a cold as I'm speaking.
Yeah.
This is very strange, but
Yeah, within the last
this
sentence.
is happening live. I'm getting a cold. So I'd like to
it.
plug that.
Fuck
Breaking
it, we'll do it
news.
live.
And then in August, I think it's August 9th, I'll be bringing Spontaneous Nation live to the Detroit Improv Festival,
Oh, my
returning
goodness.
there with the same people, Eugene, Tawny, and Janet, the Spawn Tour Co.
Is that the one that Mark Evan Jackson has something to do with, the Detroit Improv Festival?
He has very little to do with it. He tells people about it and then does not get involved in the booking. Like,
Nor does he go
if
to
you
it?
want to say, "Hey, can you help me figure out like who to book as a guest?" He will go silent on an
We're
email
just
thread.
radio silent. Yeah, interesting.
absolutely. So I don't know why people think that he has anything to do with
Oh,
it.
he brags about it all the
Yeah,
time.
he does. He likes to mention it. He doesn't like to help out with it.
Well, Detroit's is where he's from. I think
Detroit's
he's
is
very proud
where
of it.
he's from.
I don't think I can go to all those shows.
Were you invited?
Well, yeah, but I mean, otherwise, why would you be plugging them?
Not
I
for
just-
you, for the listening
I
audience.
assumed it was for the listener.
Oh, I thought you were just telling me about these.
If you don't know who these are for, why don't you get out? All right, I'm sorry.
Oh, gosh.
Wait, no.
Hey, bye, Paul. Okay, and I want to plug.
What about my exciting announcement?
Oh, what's your announcement?
Oh, never mind. You've ruined it.
Oh, God. This is too bad. Come back and tell us.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. I want to plug. Let's see. We have my other shows. Are You Talking REM Re-Me that I do with Adam Scott. That comes out on Wednesdays, and Freedom comes out on Thursdays with Paul, who just left, and Lauren Lapkus. We to get that, go to StitcherPremium.com/Freedom and
Paywall?
use. I'm sorry.
It's behind the paywall.
Currently, use offer code FREEDOM for a free month. eDream, do you have something to plug?
Yeah, so when I'm on my postal route, I'll be listening to this podcast. It's called Yo, Is This Racist? They got a new co-host, and it's very fun to just listen to what things are and are not racist.
Yeah.
So you can listen to that. It comes out every Wednesday in case you have questions. I also going to be following this band around this summer. So you can look for tour dates at TawnyNewsome.com. But they're going to be playing in Chicago on the 16th of June at the, is that a day? No, yes.
The 16th of June is a day.
That's a Saturday. They're going to be at the Hideout. And then on Sunday, they're going to be in the Pritzker Pavilion opening for Robert Plant. So if you
What's
like
the
Led
band's
Zeppelin,
name?
For La Souls.
For De La, what is
Yeah,
it?
De La Soul.
De La Soul.
Yeah, I've been following around De La Soul. They're opening for Robert Plant.
I would see that, Bill.
I would love that show.
If you see Robert Plant, tell him Lavinia says hello.
I will indeed. I'm going to see him
Did he jump your canyon?
This is the rudest yet.
Let's close up the old plug bag.
Oh, what a bag. It's time to open it. It's time to open the bag. 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 Open the bag. Time to open the bag.
All right, 5 months down with that theme. Only 7 more to go. And guys, I want to thank you so much, Gillian. So great to see you again. It's always our pleasure to have you on. Come back more often, please.
I would love to. Well, now that I'm co-hosting.
Yes.
you'll be
When I
seeing
say
me.
that, I mean see you next week.
Yes.
And Lavinia Marsh Caruthers.
Yes.
Even though you're a bit of a pill, it's very nice.
Dare you?
Very nice to make your acquaintance. And Carmine and eDream. Mm-hmm. I'm very into this. I'm shipping you guys hard, so I hope it works out. What were you guys whispering about during the closing of the Plug Bags theme?
We were wondering what your wedding gift to us was going to be.
Oh.
And whether or not I was going to have to deliver it to myself.
I believe,
Right,
yeah,
right.
I believe I'm going to.
Yeah, I hope it's some plates.
I'm not going to just hand it to you when you're at my house. I'm going to put it in the box that you then have to deliver it to your own house.
Well, I will be there to sign for it, unlike you.
Okay, and you hope it's plates
Yeah, we need plates
for what? To eat what off of?
to eat food on. Yeah.
Like what food? Pasta?
Pasta and sushi. Obviously. We're gonna go get that. We're gonna go home and we're gonna talk about some things.
We bought a house in the break.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
We're whispering about real estate.
Oh my god.
Eagle Rock.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What's your phone number there? Is it 555-5555?
It's 773-282.
Oh, sorry. No, that's Gillian's number.
Oh yeah, we didn't get it yet. But,
Well, congratulations to the happy couple. This is exciting.
All
And,
my marriages
thank you so much.
on
Bless
Comedy
you.
Bang Bang went so well.
Everybody
Yeah.
hit your
Praises
thigh. Hit your
Everyone
thigh,
hit your
everybody.
thigh, yes.
Praises due to Allah.
Until next week, we're going to keep doing this. So we'll see you 1 week from now. We're all just hitting our thighs. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.